The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. My guy, Yellow Zoo in the building.
Yo.
My
Good,
brother,
brody.
how are you today?
I'm good, bro.
Excited to have you here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Went from being a fly on the wall on the Radar studio, we finally got it done, right?
For sure.
I told you we was gonna make it happen.
Nah, for sure.
How's life
For
been?
sure. Everything been good, bro. You see, I was patient. I was playing the cut.
Yeah, we made it.
Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
We made it. Shout out Shauna, man. Shauna made the call. I was like, oh yeah, we gotta make that happen before I leave for NOLA.
Yeah, shout out Shauna, shout out Herbie, shout out, the team, everybody.
Absolutely. So lately, you haven't really been dropping a lot on DSPs, but the first thing I saw that you did recently was you put out this song called "Lost My Love in Atlanta," right?
Yeah, lost my love in Atlanta.
What
facts.
happened to you in Atlanta, my boy?
Oh, we going straight into it. God damn.
Yeah, because you ain't been dropping on streaming, so I'm like, all right, well, let me see what else he
Yeah.
working on. And you've been
Yeah.
dropping on YouTube.
That's a fact. But what's crazy is I've been like working OD like overtime. So it's
Okay.
just like when I drop on DSPs, I'm coming a certain way.
Okay.
But I always drop like a video and music just to keep people like my listeners in tune of what's going on. Like I ain't doing nothing. But Lost My Love in Atlanta, I feel like, that was about a girl that I was, talking to, and I was just putting it out there.
In Atlanta?
Well, she live in Atlanta now.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say her name. I ain't gonna give her that clout.
The
but
satisfaction.
yeah, but hell yeah, she live in Atlanta now. But when I first met her, she wasn't like into, you see, like I don't know nowadays, like when you look at social media and you look at like certain girls, like it's like most people, let me say, majority of the people take pictures the same way and do things the same way.
Type
And
shit,
she
yeah.
wasn't never like that. When I met her, she ain't have no gram, or if she did, her shit was a little bit of followers. She wasn't dressing like everybody, talking like everybody. And then, I feel like after a while, shit be going on, so people get caught in the what's going on, then they tend to follow trends and shit. And then, that's what I was kind of like depicting in that song right there. Lost My Love in Atlanta.
You think Atlanta changed her?
Nah, I don't think Atlanta changed her. I think she was gone before that. She been gone.
That's deep.
But a lot of Atlanta like the sixth borough of Brooklyn. So sixth borough of New York City. So
in facts.
everybody go to Atlanta. I feel
I be
like.
saying like Atlanta gives people big heads, but New York humbles you.
Yeah, for sure. But what I like about Atlanta though, they got the most like black people that's prominent over there. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like a large black
Population.
for sure.
Run a lot of shit. Studios.
Yeah, that's successful. Yeah.
Music industry shit.
Yeah.
Like everybody got studios like right next to each other too, which is mad funny. Like if you bouncing around, it's like, oh, Future Studios here, QC's here,
Yeah.
K Camps used to be here.
Yeah,
ATL
for sure.
Jacob,
I'll
like,
be in
everybody's
I'll be in Atlanta next week too, so probably run into her ass, hit her with my car, son.
You said hit her with a car?
Hit her with
Is
my
that what you said?
Nah, I ain't say that.
That
I ain't
was
say
deep.
that.
I ain't gonna lie, that was deep. That's okay. I felt that. It's okay. I got someone that I would,
Yeah,
if
nah,
I
we
go
ain't
to their
doing
city,
that.
I'm
We
gonna do the
ain't,
same
we,
shit.
ain't, we ain't hitting girls.
No, we ain't hitting
We ain't
no-
girls.
nah.
Let the car hit them. Nah, I'm fucking
Well, hey man, I'm glad you're doing well. It's funny because your mom's in the building, right?
yeah, for sure.
And
Shout out Miss B too.
shout out Ms. B. And one of the things that she was telling me that I thought was so dope was she was telling me how like when all y'all was kids, like you, Wave, so on and so forth, like y'all would always be in her basement. That was like the cook-up room.
Oh yeah, for sure. We was living in Canarsie on right next to Flatlands and Remsen, like 2 blocks, like right across the street from the Sally's. And we had it was like a house, and we had the basement. The basement was like halfway renovated, so it's like, boy, you could see the frames of the basement from down there. This concrete is all messed up, and I think it was just so not infested, but it's rocks, it's dirt. So like we took that whole thing, brushed it out, and then I made it a personal studio. I had all my homies down there cooking up. That was like a music hub for us. Like, so yeah, straight out the basement.
And also, you weren't always doing music. You were doing the video stuff too,
For
right?
sure, I started out shooting videos. I used to when I was a kid, my mom, she had gave me some money for back to school shopping. Now that I think about it, she gave me $300 for back to school. Now that I think about it,
It's a lot of money for back to school. I ain't gonna lie.
Now nowadays you could buy a shirt for like $300.
Well, I'm saying back then it was like that's a lot of money for back to school.
Nah, for sure. I was running in Old Navy, getting all the drip, H&M, like, you know what I'm saying? So she had give me some money for back to school. But when I went to go buy the clothes, I had went to the city. I was with my homie. Shout out my nigga, man. I was with my homie. He was like, yo, you know, you been saying you want this camera for a while. Why don't you just get the camera instead of getting the clothes? Like, you gonna get clothes, you gonna wear them, and then that's it. So I took the leap of faith. I spent my whole back to school money on the camera. I came home, my mom was mad as hell. She's like, you better wear that camera to school. Shit. So from there, I would just started messing with the computer, just teaching myself, like looking up. I went to YouTube University. I was looking up everything on the internet to the point where I figured out how to edit videos. And you know that's synonymous with recording music too, so it wasn't nothing for me to branch over and start recording myself. But I was going to all the like gang dudes in the hood. I was shooting everybody videos. Like I'm taking shorts, I'm taking low, just to get my platform. You get what I'm saying? Just to build my platform. And then I still shoot my videos to this day. I just shot one of my own videos yesterday. Okay. So I don't never give up on that. I got a love for music and videography the same way. So yeah, I definitely started out shooting vids, and then over time I just, you know, started transitioning to shooting myself.
You shoot all your own vids still or no?
80%.
80%, okay.
80%. It's times where I can't do everything myself, and then I gotta reach out for help. And then you know, I like other perspectives and other ideas too, cause it's everything that I don't know. So, you know, I will always reach out, you know, to work with a videographer. But when I do shoot with a videographer, it's one that I really think is dope. Like, I don't just be trying to shoot just to shoot.
Right.
Yeah.
You wanted to actually do shit that makes sense.
Yeah.
So when like in that time period, when did it dawn on you that like, okay, cool, like I'm gonna try making music too, also while doing the video shit?
I had dropped this song called like I was always rapping in school. Like shout out M&B, like my homies I went to school with, Billy, Swoop, Daquan. It used to be a lot of us, there's more names too, but we used to just be Kiana Coke, Coca, actually y'all know as Coca, but we went to the same high school, and every Friday they used to freestyle in the high schools. They used to freestyle in the high schools and shit, so one Friday they was doing it behind the auditorium. So when they was rapping, they was doing their freestyle shit. I jumped in this time, but I was like seeing the previous Fridays they was doing before. So I'm like, yo, you know what? This Friday, I'ma hop in. So that's how I really just started rapping. And then one day I made a song. I went to the crib. I think one of them same Friday I went to the crib. I made a song called. It's so crazy. I made a song called Star Baby. It was you know K Camp, Money Baby.
Yeah, of course.
I made a remix called Star Baby to that. This is years ago. I'm talking about over 10 years ago. And I put it out. I just put it on SoundCloud though. I ain't do no extra pushing. But when I put it on SoundCloud, it had got like 30,000 views in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Everybody, like, it was just moving on SoundCloud. And then from there, like, people were just like, yo, you should keep making music, bro. And then I already had a passion for music and video, so it wasn't nothing for me to just, I feel like, you know, start rapping. I always had a love for music.
Right, and then now look how far we've gotten.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, finding the booth, you got the record with Gigs and Wave, like,
yeah,
you've accomplished a lot so far.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's also a lot that you haven't done that you want to do.
For sure.
What do you want to do that you haven't done yet?
I want to do Harbor's Ball.
What's that?
Harbor's Ball is a crazy concert that they do every year in New York City. I want to do Harbor's Ball. I still never did Summer Jam. I did arenas, I did stadiums, but it's just certain things that I want to do, like that I've been wanting to do since I was a kid. Oh yeah, and I want to perform on BET. One time, 106 in Park. They need to bring 106 in Park back.
Hopefully one day, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully one
facts.
day. So you're going to get back to dropping on streaming, because the last song that you dropped was Viral Moment. That was May of last year. So we already like a year since the last drop on actual like DSPs and shit.
Yeah, nah, for sure. It's music that's about to come out next 2 weeks. It's a song called Hurry. I got the visual. It's dropping with the song. Bro, I got so much music. It's just My thing was releasing it the proper way because you know you can have a million trillion songs, but it's not gonna mean nothing if you don't release it a certain type of way or put it out in the correct way.
Right. Well, I mean, like you have been dropping like the videos and like I guess quote unquote Lucy's on YouTube. You could always drop those as a whole pack also.
For sure. For sure.
I think you should put them all on streaming personally. I feel like you do yourself a disservice not to.
This what I be feeling like. I think this every artist. Like, you know how when you make something, I know every artist can relate. Like, you know how when you make something and then the next 2 weeks you make something new, you be like, damn, I be saying, I be having songs that I make and then I be saying that's old all the time. My people's around me like, yo, bro, nobody never heard that. How can you say that's old? So that's what it be too. But you right though, I could do
You gotta clear out the hard drive, honestly.
Yeah, and my hard drive at least over 1,000 songs.
I be saying like if NBA YoungBoy can do it every week, like anybody can do it every week.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we put out 100 songs this year, just us, just on the radar.
For sure.
Swear
that's
to
crazy.
God.
That's crazy.
Come on, bro.
But y'all work a lot though.
We do work a lot. We do work.
work
but
a
you
lot.
work a lot too.
Yeah, I do.
You do work a lot too.
I do. We should battle.
Right?
Battle it out.
Yo, Rob, who you think would win? See, like, yeah, he said, don't even play with it. But like, yeah, I feel like you know, I look when like rappers do like when they have leaks and they do like the Central C did. He said he had a project called No More Leaks.
Yeah.
It's just like all songs that had leaked. Like you could just be like you
That's
could just name like a Lucy's project or something like that, or I don't know.
Yeah.
And then you could just have all the Lucy's that you've been dropping on. You got like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6, 7 songs since you dropped on DSPs last year. You could just fuck around and just drop all those.
Nah, for sure. I got at least 10 videos on my phone right now.
That aren't even out yet.
Yeah, I was just editing a video last night. I shot a video last night. So, yeah, I told you I still be shooting and editing my own stuff. So, it's about I feel like this the year though, like not even just yet, just like this time right now, just feel like so right for me. Like I feel like now everything is falling into place how I wanted it to. And I never wanted to like one thing about me, I always had patience. Like I never been the type to just rush nothing or just go with the wind. Like I ain't that type of person. Like I sit by myself or my peoples, my main peoples, and I thug it out. Like I don't let the outside influence my movements or my motion. Like I don't move like that. I feel like when it's time and everything is supposed to happen, then it, I'm a man of God, bro, so I don't be moving off of anything else.
Right. So we do have more releases on the way.
Yeah.
Yo, I meant to ask, are there any like specific directors that inspired you? Like video directors?
Video wise?
Yeah. Like when you were starting off, like anybody that you was watching that you may have like taken some stuff from their style?
None specifically, but actors. I was inspired heavily by actors. Will Smith was one of my favorite actors. Morgan Freeman. Just watching movies. I used to watch all the movies. Like now, I even started. Shout out MRAC too. Like now, I be doing the acting thing. We shooting a show called MRAC. Like I always been a fan of good movies and stuff like that. So I think that's probably what got me, with wanting to do videography because I used to wanted to do short films instead of music videos. I used to do short films like action films and stuff like that. So maybe somewhere along down the line I'm gonna branch off back into it and keep it going.
What's AMRAC?
AMRAC is the name of a show.
Okay.
It's a series that we filming right now that should be out. I don't know which network for sure yet, but it's coming out at the end of the year or next year. But shout out to the directors that's on MRAC. Jail Shot that is one of the directors on there. It's a whole team of people. It's a short film series though. It's action though. It's like it depicts what's going on now. Like the generational gap with the young gangs, the older heads that probably did their time, and the middle class, that's the young dudes that's in the middle, that's not just focused on gang, that's trying to get some money. And I play one of the players. I play one of the actors. My character name is Mix. I got a brother named Blue, and it's one more person. It's 3 of us. We in a crew, and then we just trying to figure out what happened to one of our men's. It's a whole storyline behind it, but it's a show that's coming out. You should definitely watch out for. It's called MRAC.
That's tight. I'm excited for it, man. I can't wait to see it.
Nah, for sure.
We don't know what network, right? No network yet, right?
Nah, well,
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe the producers know and shit,
Right.
but I'm not sure for sure.
AMRAP coming soon. Well, before we get up out of here, man. So new project on the way, new singles on the way, right?
Yeah, for
we got
sure.
some shit on the way.
sure.
Freestyle now by the time y'all see this, so go check that out. What else we got cooking up that we gotta let the people know before we get up out of here?
The Star Babies movement. Shout out Star Baby. Shout out O Wave. You
Yep.
know. Shout out Hustle Hard. Shout out AWOL. Shout out my team. Shout out Miss B. We got a lot of music coming. I'm dropping Hurry. A song and a video. Like I said, that's coming out in 2 weeks. We just dropped Meech and Terry, so y'all could check out Meech and Terry. Me and Wave just dropped Meech and Terry, and we got a lot of music coming, bro. A lot of music coming.
Well, I'm excited for you.
Appreciate it.
AMRAP on the way. Freestyle now, so go run that up. More music on the way from Yellow Zoo. Before we get up out of here, my brother, anything else you want to let the people know where they can follow you at, all that good stuff? Now's the time to do it. This camera right here.
Yeah, you can follow me on the gram at YellowZoo_. It's the Star Babies in the building. Let's get it.
There you go. Well, make sure you follow him. Go run up everything he has out now. Go run up the freestyle. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Sports free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, Yellow Zoo on the radar. We out. Boom.